Hey everybody, Kevin here, Brick Building Biker. So here is my subway station, Daily Bugle, Avengers Tower. I kind of screwed up on my video stuff, so I'm actually doing my intro at the exit because I'm all done this already. But just give you a little bit of story of that. So the Avengers Tower is something I built a long time ago. It's been rebuilt ever since Matthew jumped his Kia Soul there and flattened it. But I had a lot of fun building that one. And then, of course, the Daily Bugle, I had a ton of fun building that thing. And then the subway station I thought would be a cool idea because I wanted to have stuff running underneath, and I was going to bring the subway up on the top deck, which I still might do because the subway station or the subway area, I need to extend the corner, and I want to get my sanctum put on that corner and stuff like that. And then the interior finished in that and all lit up. And that's my custom sanctum, my MOC. I'm going to keep basically everything that I build up on the second level, like up on the upper level like this. So now my plan will be to move it to the back of the layout, move the whole layout forward. I've got some room here that I can use up, sort of thing, just so I can try to get the tracks running and the train running around on this thing. So that is the plan as of right now. I'll try to execute a little bit of that here with what holidays I have left. And then, yeah, we have Building with Buds tomorrow night and that sort of stuff, so that'll be fun. But, yeah, so we're going to go into... I didn't go into great detail on all my lighting and kind of what I used, and I probably should. Maybe I'll do a quick little rip on that just to show you the lighting I use and how I do it, how I execute it in certain situations and stuff like that. It's pretty simple as long as you have some soldering skills and that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, so let's take a look at the whatever that word is. Let's take a look at the lights I used and how I achieved this. All right, so the colors of lights I usually use like a day white or a bright white, and then I ordered green for around the Goblin area. Now, what I normally do is we have a store in Edmonton, and well, I think they're all over Alberta, but Princess Auto. And I'd go to Princess Auto, and there was a package I would buy, and they used to be $11, and there was like a strip about this long of surface mount LEDs mounted in. They look just like this, basically, right? But they came with a mounting track and all that sort of stuff. Well, since COVID, they've jacked the prices of them. The mounting track is right here. So you can put the light inside. It's got 3M tape on the back, and you can mount that kind of anywhere, and it would stick. It'd stick nice to a plate or even to the bottom of plates or your bottom floors or whatever you build. In the front of the subway station, I have these stuck against the wall, and they're nice. I could have done it either way because the LEDs, like these guys, actually have 3M tape on the back of them as well. So this was a Princess Auto thing. Well, they jacked their prices up to $25 for a 3-foot section, which still will get you a lot of lighting done, but it definitely adds to the cost. So I went on the good old Amazon Primo, and I found these reels of lights for $11. There's 5 meters or something, or 3 meters or something. I don't know. It's a lot. It's like in feet, you'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 feet-ish, somewhere in there, of these guys. These are the whites. These are the greens. So funny thing is you could tell that they came from the same, I bought them from the same person, same whatever, I don't know how it works, but I bought them from all the same site or whatever. But I don't know if you can see here, I'm going to try to show you. On this one, it gives you, it's not going to focus in great for me, maybe. On here, it gives you, try to get that. No. So those 4 dots you see there, you can cut right across there. And then those are your solder tabs. So what you do is you take an X-Acto knife. There's a rubber coating on the top of this. I don't know if you can see that there. there's a rubber coating on the top of this. You kind of just take an X-Acto knife and gently push down on that, and then you peel with your finger, you peel that off, and it exposes the little copper tabs. I use a flux pen, so you just touch your flux pen to both dots, because you want to be able to solder quickly without transferring too much heat. So you use that flux pen, and literally just, you put a little bit of solder on your tip of your soldering iron and go tss, and it's done. Like, you don't have to hold it there for a long time, and you don't want to, because you don't want to melt that. It's a thin board or thin paper, because this stuff is very bendable, right? So you can put it around corners, you can do everything with this. So I'm going to order some other colors, because I'm going to redo, I have to redo my Darth Vader's castle. I'm going to redo the base on that and do a better volcanic sort of scene. Now, that being said, these are the green ones that came from the exact same company. They're on the same reel and everything, but on them, I don't know if you can make it out on there, but you can see that they're totally different. They don't tell you which one's positive. On the white ones, it'll actually show you positive, negative. You can see there's writing on there. You can see the difference in the two, which is fine. These are a different surface mount LED that's mounted on this board. Like, that's an LED, that's an LED. These are diodes in the middle, LED. You can cut them down into sections that are like literally this big, right? So yeah, these things work really well, and they're bright. They're really effective lights. And like I said, $11. So for the same price as I paid for one 3-foot strip, I got this cheaper. And this will do a lot of lighting for me. So I'm going to start doing a whole bunch of more stuff with this. I'm going to light up the whole city, get all my buildings done to the way I want them done, get some different colors. And then I do some different stuff for street lights. So I'm going to start kind of cranking those out and what have you. So yeah, that's just a talk on the lights that I use, and applying them is super simple. Sometimes I find with these, like the Amazon ones, it says, so it says on the back, you see an M, right? And I think they're trying to simulate that it's 3M. I guarantee you that's not 3M tape that's on the back of these. They don't stick very well. But when you're mounting it to a roof line or something like that, you can actually take some plates or 1x2s. What I usually do is I'll take 2 1x2s and a 2x4, and I stick the 1x2s on each end, and you can have your lights run there, and it's a holder. You can push it up and it'll actually hold the light there. So even if it drops down, the light stays up, right? It's not going to drop down, and because you're usually elevated into your roof line. So that's just kind of a quick workaround for that, for just kind of having the crappier stuff on the back. This stuff is definitely 3M on the back of the Princess Auto stuff, and this stuff sticks like, I don't want to say a bear turd in the woods or what. I know that's not even right. It sticks really well. So wherever you put it, like I've taken these guys and I've stuck them to the, just like literally 2x4 bricks, like had one here, and one here, and they never come down. It stays. I had that stuck in the bottom of the tower, and it looked like a bug had crawled in there, like a little beetle guy, and he was stuck to it. So it's also good for a fly strip if you hang it from your roof. Don't do that. All right, now on to the rest of the video. All right, so I'm done. Well, I'm done for now. I just wanted to get the majority of the 2 buildings lit up, of course, for Kate's challenge, and then just a little bit of stuff done in the subway station. The subway station, I think, is going to have to come apart and be reworked, because I actually want to put sanctum kind of on a corner piece, like my big sanctum on a corner piece over there. So I didn't get too crazy with the lighting down there. I just basically lit up the front, and then Beetlejuice's cafe down there where Mr. T's getting him a slice of pie. I just did one quick green light in there, but that's not a finished product. I'm definitely going to have to rework that. That's a future project. I wanted to get this kind of set up and done so I can move all my bench work out from the wall, move this out so I can have the train running, because the train will run on both sides of the track once this is all done. There's a track in the front section here, and there's a track in the back section, which I'll try to show you in the video. Back section, not section. And then, yeah, I lit up Avengers Tower and the Bugle, and I gave a little special lighting to around where the Goblin's coming out of Peter Parker's office there. And I just threw some minifigures back on and whatever, and you'll see Superman's coming out of the old Biffy down there in the subway station. He must have got some street tacos. And yeah, I'll do up this whole bottom section a little bit more. You'll also notice, well, I'll show you in a sec here. So this is the subway station, just dark. You see Superman just rolling out there after street tacos. And then I've got a staircase back there. This is Beetlejuice Cafe. You can see the billboards. I did billboards up there. So there's Triple B bikes, Building Biker bikes, and then there was some other stickers and graffiti and what have you, and up there. There's another Spider-Man graffiti down there. And then in here, we've got Mr. T getting himself a slice of pie from the old Beetlejuice Cafe. And then over here, I've got just randos sitting on the bench. All right. And then a busker. And you can see back there, you can see the train on the other side, and the tracks are down here on this side. So all in all, it's a pretty big piece. And then up top here, we've got, of course, the Avengers Tower with the Hulk smashing Loki up there. And then old hot rod there. Some Iron Man figures. A little shout out to DC here. Who's that standing on the corner? I'm gonna change the tiles on that to black, obviously, because of the black pavement here. So I got to change those out yet. And then I just kind of put all the stickers back. So those of you who haven't seen my Bugle before, this is the Bugle I built. And you can see the custom stickers there. We got Easy for Mayor. Yeah, Tanner and my old sig fig on the bike. We got the Building with Buds photo lineup. And then these are the stickers that actually came with the set. So vote Osborne for mayor, and I've got Easy Craftsman on the other side. Well, we all know how we're going to vote. And then I just got one rando taxi. There's the other taxi from another set. And then the sig figs are all over the place. So I've got, of course, Tanner and I are on the bike. That's my new sig fig. There's Kate. She's literally just finished the painting inside the Bugle, and she's going to get daredeviled. He's going to drop down on her head. And then you can see here Aspen is kicking the living crap out of the Punisher. So that's good. A little boot to the face. Stereo, Venom, all that sort of good stuff. Here's the end of the subway station, so you can see kind of both sides of it. And there's the train down there. Now, to light it up, I think I'll have to give it some dramatic effect. All right, it's pretty mood lighting here. So you can see the dust flying in here when you get the good camera going. Well, here is my towers. Subway station all lit up. So you can see down here, I've got just one strip that's running kind of along there. I had to solder two of them together. We got the Beetlejuice Cafe, some green lighting in there. I've got some subway station there. Or sorry, the bench, Avengers Tower. I did blue lighting on the top, totally by accident. I don't know why my light's on. I wish I could turn that off. Anywho, green lighting for where the Goblin's coming out. I actually might take a good picture like that. I can't do that right now. And then the white lighting on the other. Okay, I figured out how to get the light off. So now you can see just the whole lighting on the units there. There's the Goblin coming out. That blown up section there. Might do some amber or some orange lights in there too. And I do have an idea for the very top of the piece there, but I just didn't get around to doing it. So yeah, J. Jonah Jameson's floor has got like special blue lighting. It's on lockdown because obviously stuff's going bad in the building. There's Rhino behind the desk, and right behind him is the Rhinos on the Loose ad. And then of course the Avengers Tower that I'll redo a video on later once I get it all done the way I want it done.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I'll fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow